Bob thinks of a number, he doubles it, then subtracts it. Then subtracts 5, the result is 27. So let's call that number x. If he doubles it, that's the same thing as multiplying by 2. And at the end he subtracts 5, and the result is 27. That's the hard bit. To solve this equation, I'm now going to shift the positive 5. 5 to this side, and on the left those cancel. On the right we've got 32. 2x must equal 32. Divide by 2 both sides, and we get 16. Boom. This one, Amy mows lawns. She charges $60 as a set consultation fee. So I always know that if it's a set fee and it doesn't change with time, that's going to have a plus 60 in the equation. And if it's an hourly fee of $12 an hour, that's going to be 12 lots of the number of hours, h. 12 lots of h. And that will be what F is equal to, the total cost. F represents Amy's total fee. So F equals $12 per hour multiplied by, plus 60 was the fixed cost. If she works 6 hours, her fee is going to be 12 lots of 6 plus 60, which is equal to 72 plus 60, which is equal to $132. Boom. If Amy's fee is $174, how many hours did she work? Now that's the hard bit, solving the equation. Take away 60, take away 60, 60's are gone, 114 equals 12h, divide by 12, divide by 12, those are gone, h must therefore equal 9.5 hours. Here, New Zealand athletes won 2 more than 3 times the number of gold medals won by the French athletes. 2 more. So I'm going to call that letter there for letter N, number of golds New Zealand won. And if you took away the number of golds, the number of 2 from the number of golds New Zealand won, that would equal 3 lots of the number of golds that France won. I'm just looking for the letter F. They've used F to describe the number of golds that France won. So 3 lots of France's golds will equal the number of New Zealand golds minus 2. It's very tempting to put a plus there, but it's not plus, it is minus. The other clue to the problem is here. You can write New Zealand won 24 more, so if you take 24 away from the number of golds that New Zealand won, that will equal the number of golds the French won. So I've got 2 clues written in separate equations. To solve these 2 together, you have to take well, let's read the question actually. How many golds did the French athletes win? So I actually want to know the answer to F. So if I want to know the answer to F, I need to solve this part of the problem. So what I could do is I could work out what N equals by shifting that 2 to the other side of the equation by adding that to that side and that to that side, and that will give 3F plus 2. The New Zealand golds will equal 3 lots of French golds plus 2. Just shifted the 2 across. And now I can take what N equals, 3f plus 2, and substitute it in for n. 3f plus 2 now, 3f plus 2, keep the minus 24, right, that goes there, equals f. That bit there came straight from what n equaled. And once I've got to this part, I mean this is the bulk of the work done. Once I've got to there, I can just collect the f's together. There's more of them on the left than on the right. So I'll take away 1 from the left, 1 from the right, 1 from the left. 3 minus 1. By the way, the brackets can drop because there's no multiplication, so we don't need the brackets there. 3f minus 1 is 2f. And plus 2 minus 24 is minus 22. Equals 0. So f cancels. And now I'm going to add 22 to both sides. 2f must equal 22. And divide both sides by 2. Both sides by 2. F on the left. 22 divided by 2. 11. The French won 11 gold medals. The perimeter of the rectangle is 186. We've got some sides given with x's in the sides, so all we're going to do is add. So what we do is we recognize that on the other side here we've got 3x, and opposite we've also got 4x plus 2. And basically we're going to add all of these terms together to get the perimeter, and we're going to equate all those terms to 186. So one way to do it is go 2 lots of 3x plus 2 lots of 4x plus 2, and that will give 186. Get rid of the brackets. 6x, 8x plus 4, 6, and add the x's, the same animal. That's 14x plus 4. Take away 4 both sides. 14x 182. Divide both sides by 14. X equals 13. And then it says calculate the length of both sides. The base was 4x plus 2. So that will now equal 4 times 13, because x was 13, plus 2. 52 plus 2, that'll give 54 cm. So length. And I believe up here it talks about centimeters, so all the units are in centimeters, and the height is going to be 3 lots of x. The height was 3x, x was 13, therefore 39 cm. In a similar fashion, on the areas of these two rectangles, we're told that form an equation for the area of both rectangles and solve for x. Assume the area of both rectangles are equal. So when I write the area for A, I'm going to equate it to the area of B. Area is always base times height, and 7x multiplied, keep that in brackets, by 6 should equal x plus 15 multiplied by 4. Okay, that's the hard bit. Now I'm just going to solve it by getting rid of the brackets first. 6x plus 42, 4x plus 60. I'll collect x's on the left, there's more of them on the left, by taking 4x away from both sides. I'm left with 2x on the left, still got the 42 on the left, x's have gone, still got 60 on the right. I'll take away 42 from both sides, take away 42, 18, 2x must equal 18, divide by 2, divide by 2, to undo it times by 2, answer 9, x is 9. And last step, to solve for the base of a, I have to take x and add 7. And for the base of b, I have to take x and add 15. I'm assuming it's centimeters. 9 plus 15, 24. And that is it. Good luck for tomorrow, class.